fellow felines, this is KittyCatPWYarn here, and welcome to another speed build type video. And today in this video I'm going to be renovating pre-made rooms once again. Last time I did base game, this time I'm doing city living, and I believe I'm going to be doing some more very soon, so be sure to look out for those. And if you like those videos, then feel free to go ahead and subscribe, because I'm kind of obsessed with those as of late. And at the top of this video, I just wanted to mention why I've been gone for a little bit. I'm not going to talk in detail about it, because it's kind of a rough subject, even just thinking about it. But if you haven't been on my Twitter, first off, go check that out, because that's where I tend to update if I'm not going to be posting, or if something's like a day is going to be weird or something. So check that out. It's always linked in every single video in the description. It's at PWY Real. Go follow that. But I have been dealing with like mental health stuff personally, and like lots of family stuff, and just a lot of stuff in my real life. And I haven't been able to really focus on YouTube as much, which sucks, but I need to focus on real life. Real life comes first. So that's why I didn't post like at all in the past few days, and I feel bad about it, but like I said, real life comes first. Like lots of family stuff, and with the holidays coming up too, I'm like all over the place, and my mind is everywhere in a million places all at once. So I apologize, but that's why I haven't really been around. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into renovating these pre-made rooms from City Living. I hope you all enjoy, and feel free to stay tuned for the probably rambly commentary. So I have never done an intro like that before, and it's actually pretty weird to me that I did one of those, but I did one of those for, or something similar to that, with the last pre-made rooms video I made, so I wanted to do one of those again, but this time I wanted to add face cam, because I have started adding face cam recently to my videos, and I've actually kind of been enjoying it, because it actually gives me a reason to, like, put a face on and get dressed. So there is that, and that sounds kind of weird, but that's fine. So we are, as I said in the intro, we are renovating some rooms, pre-made rooms from City Living, and this first one is this kitchen. And Lord, can I tell you that I hated this kitchen a lot. A lot of this was things that were the base game recolors, and that put a really bad taste in my mouth. The only things that were like really from City Living, in my opinion, that were in this kitchen was the artwork on the wall, the light, the brick wallpaper, and the little cabinet thing that was on the brick wall. And that was like it. And obviously the wallpaper that was in there is like the grungy wallpaper, and there were the grungy counters, and there were the grungy appliances. But in my opinion, I feel very strongly that as much as I like having those items, I feel, at least in this instance, they weren't genuinely from this pack, and it really rubbed me the wrong way. But that's just my opinion on the whole thing. I know other people have different thoughts on it. So now we're working on the living room that I chose, and I really love how this one turned out. It actually turns out super colorful. I tried to keep with a similar color scheme as the curtains that the curtains have right now. And here for a second you'll see me messing around with holding the Alt key down and moving things, because that's how the Sims team had it. They didn't have it centered in the room. They used the Alt key to place it where it is. And I was very surprised by that, actually. And I know it's a super random thing to be surprised by, but it just struck a chord with me, and I was like, oh, they actually use cheats? Wow. And it was just really strange to me. But I don't really know why. And I ended up using these yellow couches from City Living, and I don't like ever use these couches because if I'm being honest, I don't really like them, but I thought they worked perfectly in this room. They fit really well with the color scheme, and I was just really feeling those couches for that. And it just fits so well, and I love it, and I really love how this room turns out. But the next one is actually my favorite. So I have one placed down right now, but I actually end up changing that because the one that I have placed down is the one that has like the briefcase with all the money in it on the table and like something else. I can't remember what it is, but that's the one that has like that on it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to change this or not. So I didn't end up changing that, and I actually just ended up grabbing a like studio room, quote unquote. So it had the keyboard and a desk, and I made that one so much better, and I'm really proud of that one. But for a second, you will see me trying to mess around with the briefcase room, as I'm calling it, but I ended up deleting that, and I was like, yeah, no, because there wasn't a lot that was actually from City Living here anyway. So this is the room I ended up using, and I actually changed the door to this room also, which is something I didn't do in any of the past rooms. But this was one that had like a wood door with a glass panel on it, and I thought that was a really weird thing to have. So I ended up changing it just to an all wood one. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this one, but I just really love how this one turned out. And I love how colorful it is, and I brought in some of the brick from the kitchen also, which I really enjoyed. And in general, I'm just really proud of how this room turned out. I think it's really cute, and I hope you folks like it. And I am going to mention, as I did in the last time I did this, the rooms aren't on the gallery because I would feel a little bit snaky if I did put them on the gallery, just because these are based on the Sims team's pre-made rooms, so I don't want to upload them to my gallery and feel like I'm stepping on any toes or anything. So that's why I don't upload these ones, and I hope you all can understand and forgive me as to why I don't put them on. But I feel like it's a reasonable reason as to why I don't put them on. That sounded weird coming out of my mouth. Did it sound weird listening to it? I feel like it probably did. If you hear me keep pausing, it's because I am. There's construction next to my house still, and they're like pounding a bunch of stuff. They're like they're not fitting pipes, but they have like pipes in the ground for some of the stuff, and they're like putting the like insulation and the wood around it and stuff so it doesn't get like snowed on or whatever, I guess. I don't know. And one of the guys actually just like almost fell because it's all dirt right now. They haven't paved it yet. And he almost ate shit. And I probably would have laughed harder than I should have at that, but that's okay. Oh well, I'm not a nice person. We all know this, I think, by now. I'm also kind of just pausing because I genuinely don't know what to say most of the time, because I don't know, I'm really spacey as of late, as I mentioned in the intro to this video. But yeah, I definitely plan on doing more of these rooms, and if you have any suggestions for like specific rooms, let me know like the name of them or something, and I'll try to do them, or just pack suggestions in general. Let me know, because I definitely really like doing these lately. But we are going to be jumping into screenshots in a second here, so I think I am going to get going. I hope you all enjoyed this video because I did. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, friends! I hope you guys are having a perfect afternoon, evening, or whatever, wherever you are in your neck of the world. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become a paw parent because I post new videos all the time. And I will see you all in the next video.